YouTube video on healing, its importance, types of healings, and some other additional information as well. And I got multiple calls from different people to understand more about that, and seek more information, as as well as some consultations. So I thought that why not make one more video and get some more specific information. So this is why today I'm making this video. So in this video, I'm going to talk about two things. So one is Ho'oponopono prayer, which is one of the ancient Hawaiian prayers called as Ho'oponopono, and there is a technique called as EFT, which is Emotional Freedom Technique, which is also called as a tapping technique. So last time my video was more on it was in Hindi, and lots of people out of India and other countries could not understand much. So I got some text messages on my WhatsApp to see if I can make something in English. So this video is basically for those people who are much into English, and specifically they have this language barrier. So let's get started. So let us first of all talk about this prayer, ancient prayer, which is like basically that came from Hawaii. So before I could tell about this prayer, let me first of all tell about the doctor or the scientist or the research behind this prayer. So there was a doctor, there was a person called Dr. Hugh Len, and he was basically from Hawaii, and long ago, several years ago, so he was basically a kind of a psychologist, a therapist, kind of person who used to work with lots of people and used to heal them through his prayer. So long ago in United States, in a mental asylum, he was called for patients, and these were the patients who were like mentally and physically so brutal that they could kill themselves. And to keep them safe and all, they were kept in body cages, because they were so suicidal in terms of their actions and behavior, that they will kill themselves or anybody else right in that moment. So when this doctor was called there, he basically healed the entire patients, I mean the entire mental asylum of patients through his prayer. And the major thing is that that you would be blown away to know about this, that he, not even a single time he met with a single patient, neither he saw them. It was only the files he went through. He healed them through the prayer. And believe me, it is there on the research as well. You can just go to the Google and you can search about Dr. Hugh Len, and you can also mention this prayer, Ho'oponopono. I will write these details in the description box. So within 6 months or to less than 1 year of time, he healed all those hundreds of patients who were kept in the body cage. And as I said, that he not even a single time met even a patient, he didn't even look at them. So let us understand that how this prayer can actually heal without meeting somebody, without seeing somebody, or even without touching anyone. So in the universe, we know very well that everything is made up of energy. We human beings are made up of energies, the molecules, protons, and everything. Our body looks like a body. It looks like a frame, or something of flesh and blood and all. But actually, if you look from the microscope, or you get into that kind of research and all, you'll get to know that we are vibrating at a molecular structure. We are vibrating because of the energy. So this doctor basically worked on the energies between him and the patients, and that was the reason everything got healed, and all these patients were out, and eventually this asylum, this hospital got closed. It was literally got shut down. So let's now get into the detail of understanding of this prayer called as Ho'oponopono. So basically, in this prayer, there are four sentences which we usually talk about. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So whenever we say this prayer, there is something called as taking 100% responsibility. So why should we take 100% responsibility whenever we are talking, of this about this prayer or we are trying to heal? So basically, just some time ago when I talked about energy, so every one of us are made up of same energy. So the energy which I have is the same energy that somebody else is also carrying. So whatever emotions I'm feeling about somebody, about any situation, even it is getting manifested in the real life. Okay, so which is why this person, this doctor, he worked only on the energies. So when we are taking 100% responsibility, it means that we are telling the superpower, or we are telling basically the universe that hey universe, whatever I have attracted in my life, it is nothing but a creation of my own energies, my own thoughts, which I'm seeing in my real life. So that is the reason the first thing we should talk is taking 100% responsibility. And this is a very basic one. There is a lot to understand, when we do advanced Ho'oponopono plus EFT certification. In that, I teach a lot in detail about how to do the advanced Ho'oponopono to get rid of any problem happening in your different areas of life, which is like health. It could be emotional and physical, relationships, personal relationships, professional relationships. Then we have a career or the business, and lastly we have money or finances. So this prayer and this top tapping technique helps like magic as immediately as possible in all the areas of your life. So now let's understand more in detail. So as I said that before you start healing yourself, you should always declare that I take 100% responsibility. And then we start you know chanting these phrases just like a mantra, just like a poem or whatever you wish to say. Like for example, I take 100% responsibility for feeling jealous about some situation or maybe some person. So I would say I take 100% responsibility of feeling jealous towards my friend. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So whatever emotion which is not comfortable, which is not good, or anything you are facing in terms of relationship, health, career, or money, whatever it is, you can always start take chanting by saying I take 100% responsibility, then minimum of 11 times, 21 times, 51, or maybe 1 times. If you chant, it works like a magic. So this is what I have been doing with myself, and I have been seeing great results. So definitely, I do the basic things for like everyday routine. I chant all these four phrases. Other than that, because I understand the advanced version of it, because I teach it to my students. So there is a elaborated version of this, which works like much faster than this. But since to get some kind of results and healing in your daily life, this is something you can always try chanting. Another thing is that there is something called as EFT, which I spoke in the beginning, that there is a prayer plus there is a technique called EFT, emotional freedom technique. So let us understand that how this technique actually what is this technique and how does it actually work as a combination of prayer and tapping. So prayer we have understood. So now let us talk about tapping. So just like in our house, we have different corners in every room, whether it's washroom, whether it's the room, bedroom, guest room, living room, kitchen, whatever it is. There are always four corners, and or let us say there are corners everywhere. And these are some of the corners, when not get cleaned frequently, then uh, you know uh, it starts accumulating, spider webs, small insects. So basically those are nothing but negative energies. Means something which is not good for you or your house is nothing but negative energies. Similarly, in our human body, there is something called as meridian points, which is nothing but a corner or the folds, like whenever there is some kind of fold. So these are some of the folds, you know, that absorbs energies. If it is not positive in the nature. So let us understand how these energies get accumulated. In today's world, lots of people are running behind, their career, earning money and lots of other things to accumulate in their, during a timeline. Like for example, these days we hear a lot about financial freedom, or become rich faster as possible before 20 or maybe before 30. And people have become so engrossed in that they have their focus is only in one particular area, and that is something, because of that they are unable to experience the life or enjoy the life to its fullest. And because they're not able to enjoy, there is so much of work life imbalance happening. They are always going through some kind of negative emotions, negative experiences, negative thoughts, or lots of other things which is not good in nature. Lots of people are going through depression, suicidal thoughts, because they are somehow unable to enjoy their life you know to its fullest. So when we continuously keep thinking or keep absorbing negative energies and all, our body starts to accumulate in different parts of our body, which is why you know we try to resolve them. We try to release those negative emotions and heal your body, heal your emotions, replace it with positive emotions, and make yourself free of all these things, so that your body doesn't accumulate this and take a form of any kind of ailment or any kind of chronic disease. So that is the reason it is very important to release these emotions from your body. So how do we basically do this? So this there is something which is called as, this is our chopping point. So karate chopping point. So with the four fingers, this tip of the fingers, we start tapping, and let us say, I'll take the same emotion which I spoke during the prayer. So let us say I am feeling jealous or anger between me and one of my friends. Let us say for some situation I'm feeling angry with my friend. So I'll keep tapping and I'll say, any kind of anger that I have stored in my body or have been thinking about my friend for whatever time, I love and accept myself the way I am. So let us say, first of all, why do we say, even though I'm feeling angry with my friend, why should I love and accept myself the way I am? So let us understand that first of all, this is the anger which you know which I have basically created in my life, in my body, in my emotions, for about my friend. He might have not done something which was not good, but it is me who created this anger in me and feeling angry with my friend. So first of all, I have to accept my creation of anger. When I understand and accept, then I am being aware of that, yes, this anger is not good for me, so I need to release it. So first of all, acceptance is something which is very important. So we start keep tapping that any kind of emotion, anger which I have created toward between me and my friend, I love and accept myself the way I am. Now I choose to release any kind of anger that I have created between me and my friend. For any reason, I choose to release 100% in this moment immediately. And after this, we start tapping with our two fingers between our eyebrows. Anger, release. Anger, release. Under the eyes, release these eye bones. Then, on the top of your head, any kind of anger between me and my friend, release. Under your nose, Any kind of anger that I have created between me and my friend, release. Any kind of anger that I have created between me and my friend, release. Then in the collarbone, same thing. Then tap to it in your underarms. Other one. After this, on the sides where the skin and the nails are joining. So keep tapping. Any kind of anger that I have created between me and my friend, I choose to release. Any kind of anger between me and my friend, I choose to release. Any kind of anger between me and my friend, I choose to release. Any kind of anger between me and my friend, I choose to release. Any kind of anger between me and my friend, I choose to release. Same thing we will do in the other hand as well, all the fingers. When all these things is done, again back to the other hand. So basically it's a clockwise or anti-clockwise, whatever it is, we'll finish it. Any kind of anger that I have accumulated as an between me and my friend, I immediately choose to release in this moment. Then after that, take a deep breath, and as we exhale the negativity. And most of the time this works just like a magic, because it feels like something has gone out of the body. And that is the reason the combination of Ho'oponopono prayer and EFT, which are both scientific in nature, works like a magic. I have healed myself, my relationships, my career issues, my financial issues for a very long time, for several years now. And which is why I'm able to help my clients as well. So whatever problem they are facing, these two are one of the techniques that I heal them every two. So because I come from a corporate training background, so there are definitely corporate related topics, techniques and everything to get rid of the problem. But a non-corporate, for all the non-corporates, these are some of the techniques through which I heal them, because it's more on the healing side. And healing, basically, how does it work? I have mentioned this in my previous video as well. So basically healing is nothing but a process of understanding, being aware of whatever negative emotions you have been accumulating towards anything, any situation, any person, any circumstance, which we have stored in our physical body or emotional body. We choose, we understand, we get aware, and after that, we choose to release from our body. Because it is more like, you have cluttered your body, just like how we keep cluttering, keep piling lots of things in our house, and later we get to understand that something is not working out, we made a wrong purchase, or we have so much of stuff to keep in the house that there is no place to get new things. Our body works just like that. So these negative emotions are those things, or those I would say situations, or let us say emotions, that which is not good for our body. And because these are not good, it's always better to release this. Because the more and more of negative beliefs, negative thoughts, jealousy, hatred, all these kind of things which you keep accumulating, you are filling your physical body and emotional body with all the type of mental and emotional and physical ailments, in terms of, like, migraine, in terms of headache, in terms of ENT problems, in terms of like chronic disease, psychological issues, autism, constipation, cancer, and so many more things. So it is always good through that you understand through this healing. So this healing process basically makes you understand, realize that what all you have accumulated, which is not good for your body. And through these two techniques, we release them slowly. So to give some examples, I have a couple of clients right now. I'm working right now with them. So some of them are facing career issues in they're facing career issues. Some of them, have lost their jobs. Some of them have their money stuck and all. So through these techniques, I help them, release their negative emotions, heal their problems, and definitely there are other things as well. uh, but whenever they have done these for one day or maybe a couple of days, depending on the intensity of the problem, they have seen great results. Like they have got their job back, they have immediately got a better promotion, they have got big package, they have got like some kind of roles, the kind of career they have never expected. So there are lots of things that can be easily healed with this, and it works like a magic once again. So this is like a magical prayer with a combination of tapping, which is EFT. So if you are also someone who wants to try, then you can always comment me in the comment box. You can always reach out to me, because I always mention my contact details, my phone number, my WhatsApp number, and my email ID. So whatever way you wish to choose, you have it available in my description box. You can always call me, contact me, and understand more about this. And you can also call me for or contact me for consultation. You can always let me know what kind of challenge you are facing, and I will help you for sure. So thank you so much to everyone, and I'm going to put all the information related to this in the description box. Thank you so much.